All right, if you start off watching this, it's probably going to be a bunch of nonsense. If there's anything good in it, then but we're just here to talk about cult and to be just I don't know, did some Kriya yoga earlier, and it kind of awakened things, and so the insomnia came and talking about cult. I've been reading about the Raja yoga in regards to the Kriya yoga, and so we're going to have some music here on momentarily. So this is really just a test bed for the things in order to figure out how to do the things because we don't know how to do the things. And so in order to do the things, we have to fail at the things and then do the things better and then try them again and again until they are unfail worthy. But perhaps all things fail as a general principle. Um, Maybe you could tell me. I don't know. But it seems that all things go to zero, or at least all things go to one. So whether that argument can be had or not, I guess, is arbitrary to the conversation of making music. So royalty is something that is, but art is free, music is free, and so the ability to have the freedom of expression also, I think, kind of prohibits. Oh, there's Huddle Stonks. All right, false alarm, but things will reconvene after these brief messages. Well, there's no messages to be had. Um, yeah. So we're just testing out some sound elements to try to make music where we can do something that sounds half-ass or potentially more better. So, us Huddle Stonks, we don't do much, right? It's kind of the thesis. Less activity, the better. So, with that being said, let's unactivity. Huddle Stonks, Huddle Stonks.
Little test, little sound check, sound check.
Sound good, sounds good. I can hear
Hold
you.
up, let me check. Let me check my sound. You say something?
Yeah, can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? All right, testing one, two, three.
All right,
Testing.
I should be
Yep, you hear
hearing
that?
pretty well.
I can hear you.
I
You can hear
don't
me?
hear you.
All right, I can hear you.
I'm talking. You hear me? Oh, my mic is on. You're talking. You're
I'm
talking right
talking
now.
now.
I'm
Yes, I'm
assuming
talking.
you're
I'm talking
talking and
right.
not being silent.
Yes, I am talking right now. Correct.
So StreamYard's not working for me, but YouTube is.
All right. Well, I can hear you. Um,
Close this other window. All right, sound is definitely working on this window. All right, let's see here. I can even hear it in the stream. I just can't hear it on StreamYard. Ain't that a bitch? I'm watching the stream actively.
all right. But you can't hear me at all. Uh,
Well, I can, but I think I was on the stream. Let me close the stream and then see if I can hear you on stream.
all right.
All right, now talk.
Oh, can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can't
Testing
hear
one,
you. I can
two.
only hear you if I open YouTube and watch the tech in YouTube, which is
All
so
right.
strange because it means that this window is muted, but it's not muted.
Right. I can hear you.
What a strange thing. This doesn't have access. Let's see. It's like I didn't know. Wow, this settings, audio. Uh, wait, talk now.
Oh, can you hear me now?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. Streamer is being a weirdo and for some reason assigned
All
it
right. Well,
to some other port. Anyway,
all right.
we're good now. We're straight.
Here we go. All right. So, can you hear the volume appropriately over the music?
Yeah, I mean the music for me
Okay.
is in the room, so that would be for the
Yeah.
viewers. But
Right.
actually,
Oh.
when I was listening, okay, let me open the stream back up again.
Yeah. No, it sounds good. I can hear it
Yeah,
appropriately. I can think I can hear it as a listener would hear
yeah, like a roast would hear it.
it. And can you see the banner at the bottom?
Yeah, yeah.
Roast.
So have we talked to these guys at all about the plans for the cult of sewer commune?
Oh no, no, no. There's
They
man.
don't
There's
know
so much.
nothing. They don't know nothing
There's
about the cult of sewer commune up and coming.
so much to be talked about.
Oh
There's
man,
yes, yes, yes. Ideas gone wild. Just getting the production to be, um, just producing, and so we shall produce
it,
once.
it turns out that there's a reason that cults have communes. It's we're kind of new to cult. I've never been in a cult personally. I've always stayed away from cults. You know what I mean? I was more of a free thinker and whatnot. So I had no experience leading a cult. Never gave anybody any Kool-Aid or anything like that.
Ooh, there's
Uh,
Kool-Aid.
I like Kool-Aid and I've served
I,
Kool-Aid, but never in a cult type status. So what we've concluded is that to be a successful cult, you got to come up on a commune. So that's kind of objective A. There was objective of get the studio equipment, get the mask, obviously, buy some Colt. I can't, you know what I'm saying? I can't do all this and not buy Colt. But the latest tech and agenda for 2023, the first item on the list is to get ourselves a nice little commune going. And it's going to be a good time because that's how communes are. So that's
oh,
probably. I mean, I can't think of anything I'm more excited. Of course, there's my birthday present that I plan on getting myself, but that can wait. As far as what viewers need to know about what I plan to do for myself for my birthday, but the latest news from Tekken is that it'll technically be a Tekken compound for Cult of Sewers. I believe would be a better name than the Cult compound because there's people that will be in the cult, not in the compound.
oh, so connoisseur status is achieved
Cult of
through
Sewer, Cult of Sewer status.
cultosaur. Excuse me. You'll have to teach me new vocabulary because I am so limited with this language.
It's fine.
All right,
It's fine.
so the culture, so the cultosaurs, are they, so what is their opinion? So decentralization, is that a thing?
Decentralization's a thing, but
Okay,
as we
That's so how
know.
so how do people come together?
Well, we re-centralize.
Oh, okay. So does either of these things have to be are these things completely binary?
Uh, Decentralization is binary, but whenever you try to come together decentralized, all of a sudden it's just not going to work. We got to centralize, but we're not just going for centralization because they already did that. They stole that and fucked it up. So now we're re-centralization. So it's no longer binary. It was binary, decentralized. That's cool, but now we got to reintegrate re-centralization. It's not binary,
So like a pendulum, yeah?
like a pendulum, just like a
What?
pendulum. Yeah,
Okay. Tick tock, tick tock. Now we're getting somewhere. Okay.
yeah, that's
Uh,
right.
no tick tock. All right. Um, yeah. Well, I like the I like the music thing. It works good here. Um,
Yeah, just banging. Just randomly, a dude from back in the day sent me a Wiz Khalifa song on
yeah.
Messenger, and I was like, "What? You just literally sent me like a Wiz Khalifa song?" So now he just like put me back on Wiz. You know, that's what I came up on, and
Okay.
copped this hat a little while ago
All
off
right.
the thrift out of the thrifty. You know what I mean? So I figured,
Okay.
well, Wiz and Louis, they kind of go together a little bit, but just a little bit, not too much.
All right. All right. All right. Well, um, so what is your favorite three things about Bitcoin?
My favorite three things about Bitcoin: the number goes up. I like that.
N-
I
number goes
like
up.
that.
Number
I
one,
like
of
that. That's
course.
number one. The number goes up. I do enjoy that. My second
Yay.
favorite thing about Bitcoin, uh, though I mean it's kind of weird to say decentralized because there's like what five mining pools and like but the concept of decentralization and the concept of the ability that anybody can mine it, even though of course you go try to get yourself a Bitcoin with a CPU like 99.9% of the world has, or a computer, I should say, like 99% of the world has, you're not going to be able to get to the concept that anybody can go mine a Bitcoin. So that would be accessibility, I suppose. The accessibility to Bitcoin
Okay.
would be the number two thing. Number goes up, and then the security. It's a Bitcoin. It's always going to be worth a Bitcoin. That the number goes up, and the three and one they kind of match up. You know what I mean? Because a Bitcoin is always going to be worth a Bitcoin. It's yet to have ever been that Bitcoin becomes worth half of a Bitcoin. Sometimes it's worth a Bitcoin plus Bitcoin Cash plus Bitcoin whatever they make it. So that's cool, but uh, yeah, it would be the security of the fact that a Bitcoin is always worth a Bitcoin, and yeah, I mean, obviously, I've learned a lot over the years. 8 years ago, I would have said privacy, but now, of course, that would be a joke to say that Bitcoin has anything to do with privacy at all. So yeah, so what were the three words? It was what number go up, accessibility, security. That's my three favorite things about Bitcoin.
All right. All right. All right. Um, so let's the same three questions for Ethereum.
Okay, for Ethereum, well, I mean, I don't want to see. So those things, so it's like it almost has to be like either four questions or all the same answer because the number goes up. I like that. The accessibility is actually increased accessibility. So obviously, I like Ethereum more than I like Bitcoin in that sense that it's even more accessible. But once again, with this proof of stake happening and all that, It's and I know a couple of people that have been in Ethereum a really long time, and and those guys, when we move to full proof of stake, they're going to be making buku bucks. And we learned through the last bull run that the staking class, they're the ones that really make money. So it is increased accessibility, but still realistically incredibly limited accessibility. Um, but the third one, because it does lack a level of security, the third one is I almost want to say usability, but that's not quite the word. And it's not quite a couple chains down. We're going to get to scalability, but it's not really scalability either. It's the adaptability. That's the word I'm looking for. The
Okay.
adaptability as a cryptocurrency, because smart contracts enabled it. So we still have a lot of the security that Bitcoin had, but obviously it's not one of my favorite things. But the adaptability of Ethereum as a cryptocurrency would be my third favorite thing. And so accessibility, again, it's a increased accessibility, and not just increased accessibility in terms of people with smaller miners who are able to join pools and mine it, but also now with if you look at all the different types of ERC20s you can stake to get more ERC20s, considering you're sort of basically netting Ethereum essentially, it is an increased accessibility in mining. So it would still be number go up is the number one thing. Number two is accessibility, like Bitcoin has, plus increased accessibility with staking, current mining. And then number three is its adaptability and its ability to cater to the needs that adopters of cryptocurrency and advocates of cryptocurrency claim that they need.
Okay. So I had another. What is the number of decentralization?
The
What
number
no? Yes, like what number is it is qualification to become decentralized? What is that number?
one,
One?
yeah.
Okay. So long as it's more than one,
As long as it's more than one, you can call it. You can call
call
it.
it this decentralization.
You,
Yeah.
you could say, yeah. I mean, it depends, but in my opinion, in a binary sense, okay, so it could be 49.99 repeating percent. That would also, if that qualifies as a number of decentralization, that would be my answer. Two answers, either one or 49.99 repeating percent decentralized.
Okay. And so all right. So next, I'd like to what do you think about what do you think about the way that the Grayscale Bitcoin Trust is performing in the market?
So let me go ahead and pull that up because
Uh, Alternate question in the interim. Um, do you think the Grayscale Bitcoin Trust is trustable?
if I was the guy that ran the Grayscale Bitcoin Trust, I sure would. If everybody gave me their money and I had all their money, I would trust myself with it. Why wouldn't I? You know what I mean? I mean,
Okay.
now, if I was anybody else, no, I would certainly not think that. And unfortunately or fortunately, I'm not the founder of the Grayscale Bitcoin Trust, so it's not something I trust. I wouldn't go so far as to say it's trustable or not trustable, but I would go so far as to say I don't trust it.
Okay. Um, And so, are there do you think there are any things that are reliant on the Grayscale Trust being solvent in order to exist?
Well,
Okay, a different question. Who do you think might be holders of Grayscale Bitcoin Trust?
I believe that probably so three parties that matter. Um, the number one is the majority of the people are a couple of executives in Wall Street that just wanted to play the same game that they've been playing, and they wanted to leverage more debt and more debt, right? So we got these Wall Street debt leverager people that have the fakest money, even though they call crypto fake. So those guys, they wanted to turn some of their fake money into fake Bitcoin. Uh, those are some holders. And then number two is likely some of these big Wall Street crypto holders, the Saylor Group. I'm not sure about Saylor himself. I'd say somebody like him. And then number three, I would say, would be not quite the Wall Street firms, but well, I guess I have no reason for them not to like me. So this sort of moron venture capitalists that think, hey, Bitcoin's a good investment, but I'm too stupid to buy something and put it in my pocket. So instead, I'll give a different guy money and he'll buy it and put it in his pocket. Um,
Sure.
and I'd say that would probably be. And then of course there's your retail traders and your IRA and all those. But the three main ones I would say would be Wall Street executives that are leveraging debt to get fake Bitcoin. Um, People with big Bitcoin bags that want to be able to use their grayscale position to manipulate the the chart, and then venture capitalism firms that for whatever reason don't want to just buy Bitcoin, so they instead buy this trust.
All right. Um,
And now we got the grayscale trust pulled up, so we're gonna look at the 5 day. It really hasn't changed too much over the last year, though. We've seen it drop. See, but that's not. We're really looking for the trust premium. So we're at a 46% discount right now.
yeah. So there was a chart that over the weekend on TradingView that had some pretty significant price action for that. Um, could you go to TradingView perhaps and see if you see the same thing that I saw?
I will. I will say that chart also had the letters FT, FTX in it. So
Did you say SBF?
I did.
Oh, okay. And so there it looked to be so as what I saw on the chart was an extreme price wick to the upside and then an extreme price wick to the downside. with a settlement, with somewhere around Sailorville. There's a settlement.
And that's what we're looking at right now on the trading view chart right now. So just to give you an idea, I believe the grayscale trust chart, it shows something like $6, right?
I think it was like eight
Eight
twenty
dollars and
five.
20 cents. But then we're seeing here on TradingView, grayscale Bitcoin trust, BTC, OTC. I'm seeing $30, which is a significant
$30.
$30 and 5 cents. Correct, $30.05. That is correct. So
Was it? What was it? 12 hours ago.
12 hours ago. Well, let's see. 12 hours ago it was $32, I believe. No, 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 no. This chart is moving very quickly. I gotta downsize this right here. Okay, here we go. This chart is. I need to either get the number for this chart's guy, or at least the strain it's smoking at the very least, because they're saying it's December 29th over there. But 12 hours ago, nonetheless, 10:30. So let's go back to this 10:30. It was 28. No, 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 no. Uh, it was 33.37. 33.37. So it was $3.30, 32 cents higher. I'm trying to see what I'm looking at here. I'm looking at a
Yeah.
scripted chart, so this could be incorrect. But no, I think what I'm looking at is right. He just somehow has the date put in the wrong time.
Okay. Last time I checked, it was around $14, but oh.
And about Wu Tang Financial Bank. So so Wu Tang is saying the Wu Tang is saying December 27th. So these indicators, these predictions, I guess they don't run up to the current. But Wu Tang is putting it at a potential high of $42
But
back
Wu Tang
on.
is here forever.
Yeah, that's true. Wu Tang Financial Bank. He's got 2 followers, and I'm not going to be the third one. What are you looking at to just see the premium chart? What trading view chart is it?
Okay. So in TradingView, it has GBTC USD. Um, my device is absent.
Okay, I
So
see the gray tail. Okay, just the main chart right there. That's just the main chart. That's showing 820.
820.
Yeah,
Does it show any price action over the weekend?
it shows somewhat significant price action over the weekend. Uh, we're looking at
What
here's
about the
the
volume?
The volume has increased. Yes, the volume is about doubled what it was, and we're looking at about uh,
Are
half
you on
the
the 4 hour?
volume numbers from. I'm not on the 4 hour chart. I'll switch to the 4 hour chart. But we're
What
looking
chart are you on?
right now. I'm on the month chart, but that's
Oh,
relevant
check.
because
Go. Yep. Go ahead.
before I go on, we're looking at a third of the volume from the big crash back on November 9th. You know, November 8th, November 9th is when Bitcoin really just broke down. And so for this volume, we're looking at a third of that volume. And then when it recovered from the bottom that it's now about to retest, it was half the volume. But let's go ahead and switch to the 4 hour chart.
Okay. And for the weekend, I would even maybe look at the 1 hour after that.
Oh, yeah. See, oh, that's just on the day. But yeah, I mean, we're looking at pretty heavy price action when you're looking at it close up like that.
And so if and then are you on the 4 hour or the 1 hour now?
Let's see here. What is this?
I even looked at the 15-minute chart,
Yeah,
and there seemed to be a
this is a 15-minute chart here that I'm looking
yeah.
at. So I'm trying to get it into a 1 hour chart.
Oh, so if you'll notice on the 15-minute chart, the volume,
Okay.
there was one candle that was very extreme.
This recent one?
Over the weekend, yes.
Wait, now. Is my clock on my PC off? No, my clock on my PC is not off. Because now, on that last candle that says it's 8:20 right there on your trading view,
Yes.
what date does it say it is?
I'm not on my device now, but
All right.
that would be the market close on what? Let me see here.
Because I believe this is the price right now, but my computer here, this specific computer, says Tuesday, 03 of January. Okay, that's it. That's correct. That's correct. We're good.
All right,
We're
all
good.
right. And what did it close at?
It closed at on the day. Um, it closed actually right where it is. Basically, it closed at 8:22
Okay.
yesterday.
Hmm.
There is something wrong here with the clock on my trading. Is my perhaps my browser? Oh no! Now they're trying to get me to sign up because I'm
Uh,
not logged in. All right, I'm
all right.
sorry.
Well, um, my my cultness is kind of one off for the night. If you want to call it a wrap, then we can get back at it tomorrow. We have the sound experiment completed and be able to
Yeah.
learn some
And
things. Yeah.
the reveal of the cult commune. And if you
Oh
want to be
yes, yes,
part
yes.
of it, then well,
Then you should be smart enough to figure out what to do.
you should be smarter to figure out what to do, and you should know if you don't already know.
You don't know, you don't
Typically,
know.
if you want to join a commune, you can go join a commune. If you want to join a cult, you can go join a cult. If you want to join a commune that's already a cult, there's an initiation process, and I'll tell you, you never have to touch cult crypto in your life. You never have to want to buy cult now. That's just general rule of thumb. There's going to be some initiation involved. Uh, Go ahead and tell that to your great grandkids because that's been since they started. And other than that, uh, if you want to be a part of the project as a witness or as a contributor, there's going to be a lot of fun stuff to be involved in. And we'll be back with you guys tomorrow on more updates. And this is developing. I mean, building communes takes time, but we're going to do it quick. So we'll be back with you guys soon.
All right. Thank you for talking about cult.
Have a good night.